You guys remember in the pandemic when people were losing their jobs and some people's salary were cut? My salary was cut, let's say 50%, right? My boyfriend at the time, his salary was cut, let's say 50%, right? I remembered I looked in my drawer and I said, oh my God, all of my panty them full of all of them stretch out. Someone said, okay, I'm gonna go downtown and buy 5 panty. 5. I come back home. This man is livid and he's screaming at me, where you get money from for buy panty? We're in a pandemic. Nobody has money. And I realized, I'm not gonna argue with a man over panty. It was panty from downtown. It was not Victoria's Secret panty. So I left him. A month later, I realized that one of my panties were missing, because when you only have 5 panty, you notice when one is missing. And I just got paid and I sat there with my 4 panty and my half a salary, and I said to myself, I need to figure out how to make more money. I also realized that he was really upset with me because I had money to buy panty and he didn't have any money. But skip 2 years, I didn't do anything about it. I knew the situation that I was in, but I didn't do anything about it. I wasn't active. So 2 years later, I went on a date with this guy. I met him online and he asked me out to the movies. I love to go to the movies. I'm like, okay, we go to the movies, and he asked me, okay, so what do you want to eat? I said, I want popcorn, hot dog, nachos. He says, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you have to order one because, I can't afford it. And I realized in that moment that, I don't want to live within a man's means, though. I don't want to live within a man's means. I want to live within my own means. I walked past him, I bought my own food, and I offered him something too. I said, do you want me to get you something? After the date, this guy was hanging on to me like I was his mother. I said, sir, can you let me go? He says, I think I messed it up. I said, no, you didn't. It's like life is life, but I was lying. So I didn't answer his calls. I blocked him because sir, if you can't buy me popcorn, hot dog, and nachos, please step aside and let somebody at the back of the line move to the front. Thank you.
Hey guys, what's up beautiful people? It's your girl Nadia Official. First and foremost, big up the creator of this Codianity. I listen to this and I have to shake my head, and I am saying, can you imagine a grown man is arguing with a woman because she used her own personal money to buy herself some underwear? Can you imagine the audacity? Because this is a lot of audacity. How can a grown man be angry with a woman to using her own money to buy underwear? Some of these grown men out there are not men, They are grown boys. They are not grown men. They are grown boys, grown little kids. This is just so crazy. No? And can you even imagine a man taking out a woman on a date and cannot buy her some popcorn and a hot dog and her nachos, couple snacks? Because these are snacks. This is not a 5-star Michelin restaurant, or this is not a 5-star basic restaurant. This is the movies, guys. This is popcorn. This is a hot dog and nachos. If a man cannot afford those basic things, what am I going to do with a man like that? If you cannot afford to date, I think you should not as a man. As a man out there, if you cannot afford to date, don't do it. Because women out there are doing well. And these type of thing will just embarrass your own self. So men out there, if you don't have money to date, do not do it. Because this is the bare minimum. And if a man cannot provide me with the bare minimum, I don't want that man. Because he better me stay by myself. Me not that desperate as a woman. If you go take up a man right now, what cannot do the bare minimum for me? I rather live alone. And a lot of women out there feels this way. So I think put on dating for a while and worry about getting your finances together, getting your stocks up, getting your papers up before you think about dating. At least be able to provide the minimum before you consider dating. Big man thing, because at the end of the day, you will just embarrass yourself as a man out there. Big up on yourself. Peace.